Choo-choo!
Here at Brevard Zoo, we share our joy of nature to help wildlife and people thrive. And I'd like to thank each and every one of you for helping us achieve this goal, whether it's through the price of your zoo admission, if you purchased a membership, or just the price of your train ticket. The portion of those funds go towards our various conservation efforts all around the globe, such as our giraffes in Africa, or right in our own backyard here in Brevard County, with our manatees, our scrub jays, and our sea turtles.
Pardon me, boys. Step to the area, choo-choo.
On your right-hand side, just above that fence line, you'll see those large white buildings. Those belong to our maintenance and facilities departments. Those are the guys behind the scenes who help keep our whole zoo running day to day. So every time we drive past them, we like to give them a shout out.
What you can see at the buildings over there.
Aviary.
Yeah, aviary. There's lots of birds.
On your right-hand side is one of those conservation efforts I mentioned earlier, our mangrove nursery. We plant these guys every spring along our Indian River to help protect our shorelines and provide important animal habitats.
Cockatoo.
As we are now preparing to enter our animal yard, we will be performing a brief safety stop so our zookeepers can ensure we have no animal friends on our tracks. On your left and right hand sides, you'll see these large orange antelope with white stripes on their bodies. These are eastern bongos. They're a species of forest antelope native to the Republic of Congo, where they're quite the endangered and elusive species. In fact, these guys are so difficult to spot in their dense forest habitats that they weren't officially recognized as a species until the 1960s. So we are very fortunate to have a thriving herd of 9 bongos here at our zoo, including 4 baby bongos, the youngest of whom was just born on Wednesday.
Shake it out on the way back. Lion this way right there.
Coming up on your left-hand side across our Nami Nami River, you can see into our white rhino and scimitar horned oryx habitat. We have 3 white rhinos here at our zoo. We have 2 ladies. Their names are Kibibi and Desuri, and we have 1 male. His name is Frankie. Now, the first thing you guys might notice about our white rhinos is that they're not actually white. The name white rhino comes from a mistranslation of the Afrikaans word wide, spelled W-Y-D-E, pronounced "wide."
Yeah, I see him.
Coming up on your right-hand side are 3 guys you might think you recognize from a Texas roadhouse, but these are actually Watusi cattle, native to Africa, where they're also known as king's cattle. And that's because in the olden days, these guys were symbols of power and wealth, so having one of them in your field was kind of like having a Lambo parked in your driveway. That brown one in the front is Maximus, the white one in the back is Galloping Ghost, and the brown and white spotted one in the middle is Boss Hog.
They are big. Oh, Boss Hog. Whoa, baby. Yeah.
On your left-hand side through the trees, you'll see what look like 3 small deer. These are actually impala. Only the male impala have horns like those guys do. We have a much larger herd of female impala in our mixed yard with our giraffes, but we keep the males over here by the barn. That guy in the front is V-Guy, and in the back we have Masikio and, of course, Chevy. A fun fact about those guys is they're quite the talented jumpers. On your right, you'll notice that feeding trough. At a standstill, an impala can clear that entire structure in just a single leap. And if those guys get a running start, they can actually clear distances of up to 30 feet long. On your left-hand side is a very special boy. Everybody say hello to Frankie. Not Frankie the White Rhino, but Frankie the dromedary camel. Dromedary because he only has 1 hump on his back. Many people believe a camel's hump stores water, but actually, it stores fat. And on your right-hand side, you can get another view of our Watusi cattle brothers, the front side this time. Now, each of those boys is only 7 years old, and they are not yet full grown. When they reach their full size, those horns on their heads will measure a length of 8 feet long. And though they look mighty heavy, they're actually mostly hollow on the inside with a honeycomb pattern, through which they regulate their blood to help them cool down in the summers and warm up in the winters. Coming up on your right-hand side, also in our white rhino habitat, keep your eyes peeled for those large white and brown antelope with curved horns on the backs of their heads.
Oh, I see.
Those guys are scimitar horned oryx, and they're actually something of a conservation miracle. As recently as 2000, they were declared officially extinct in nature, and it's only through various conservation efforts, such as the ones we have here at our zoo and all the way around the globe, that they've been able to be gradually reintroduced into nature, where they now number at around 1,000 at a reserve in Chad.
I can't tell what's
Also on your right-hand side, you can catch a glimpse into our brand new lion habitat located in Expedition Africa. We have 3 male lion triplets. Their names are Chobi, Karoo, and Ruaha. As we approach our gate, on your right-hand side, all the way in the back corner, you'll see a large dark brown bongo with only 1 horn on his head. That is Sebastian. Sebastian is the father of our herd here. The other horn did have to be removed due to a medical reason, but worry not, it causes him no pain at all, and he now enjoys the very prestigious position as Brevard Zoo's unicorn. As we re-enter our tunnel, on your left is a series of murals. These were painted by elementary school students over at Lewis Carroll Elementary on Rhode Island.
Yeah.
And on your right-hand side, everyone say hello to Goofy, our salmon-crested cockatoo.
Here he is. Right there. There he is. Cockatoo.
Thank you.
Now you'll probably hear him before you see him, but on your right-hand side is our 2-sided free-flight aviary. On one side we have our cockatiels, which can be fed with those seed sticks, purchasable for $3 at the front of the aviary. And on the other side we have our lorikeets, super for those nectar cups at the same price, same place. However, it is completely free to enter at us out of our aviary to just walk around and admire our feathered friends. In addition to our lories and our cockatiels, we also house a large number of other bird species, such as, but not limited to, our tawny frogmouths, scarlet ibises, rosy spoonbills, garras, and kookaburras.
Kookaburras. So did I.
Coming up on your right is going to be a yellow sign with the hornbill sitting on it. This is our photo opportunity. As we drive past, that camera's going to snap a picture of each and every car in our train, so make sure to smile and say cheese. If you'd like to retrieve that photo afterward, just go ahead and scan one of those QR codes posted along the back wall behind where you guys were waiting in line. And in the last habitat, we have Ryu, our Komodo dragon. It doesn't look like he's outside right now, so if you'd like to see more of him, head on over to Lands of Change. Thank you all for joining us on our Cape to Cairo Express. As we pull back into the station, please remain seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop. And please do not exit until you hear that bell ring. Thank you again, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day here at Brevard Zoo.